So side chicks are women going out with men who are married. Se na warrior no kunkonho na enguye. You are a side chick. Our any good onye side chick. Eti mitisa nkrofosim and I Jimmy Crew and no. Side chick be any assassin with my job kunuda. There is no side chick that can take anybody's husband.
This is
Keep this in your head. No side chick can do. And a side chick is not another wife.
Okay.
So if you are a side chick, you are not practicing polygamy. The next woman in the life of a man is called a wife. Hear me. These people have mentioned girlfriend, sex mates, side chick, and a wife. Out of all the people, only one can be introduced. Wife.
Serwaa-C.Lutterodt akopiem Angel FM no ahema wo ye je etwetwe nkoma chese eyi odobroni wonsem enu akokokpa ede ababatumi na ne se wasu odobroni de ma onye na adwen se Lumba yi ase no wo ko honum te se eye oba kunani na emum no onko as a guest se de be ya eri asundue ebeba na emum no odobroni fa hye de mu se de te de dane da Serwaa-C.Lutterodt eka no wo ye side chicker anaso wo ye baby mama nti wono de kuna
unless you don't know you are a side, and you cannot be a side chick whilst you're married. There are a lot of lies that are going around there. Some counselors who are not in depth. Eka say, be a side chick to your husband. No, it's not true. Because in the life of a man, there are categories. We have girlfriends. Girlfriends are people who have platonic friendship. They can't do anything beyond platonism.
Okay.
So they are friends. If you are a friend to me, and I begin to have sexual intercourse with you, sister, you are not yet anything but a sex mate.
Okay.
So we have a girlfriend. When we indulge into any sexual intercourse, then you become a sex mate. After a sex mate, if you make your face strong and get pregnant, then you become a baby mama. So you have a child with a man. Whether the man is married or not married, once he's not paid your bride price, washa o nyinsa, wama nyinsa nefu, ama wa wone de, sa ba na ye frɛ wo baby mama. Ofi baby mama, obi a ye side chick ye oba, odi obi kunu tie. If a man is not married and you are having a relationship, an eros relationship, which is sexual relationship with a man, you are not a side chick. So side chicks are women going out with men who are married. Se na warrior no kunkonho na enguye. You are a side chick. Our any good onye side chick. Eti mitisa nkrofosim and I Jimmy Crew and no. Side chick be any assassin with my job kunuda. There is no side chick that can take anybody's husband.
This is
Keep this in your head. No side chick can do. And a side chick is not another wife.
Okay.
So if you are a side chick, you are not practicing polygamy. The next woman in the life of a man is called a wife. Hear me. These people have mentioned girlfriend, sex mates, side chick, and a wife. Out of all the people, only one can be introduced. Wife. If you are a side chick and you have the pride to introduce yourself among all women, you are indeficiently, psychologically insane. Brafuna mekani change na say wa adwum yale. Sala be say bekire. Say woni obi kru twempna. Na wotumi se wo bo. Eka se me. Oyima, he. Woni obi kru po twempna na mo jai. Na otiase o. Wawu o. Wawali o. Onwali yo. It is supposed to remain as one of your topmost secrets till you die.
Oyima, we je.
Lumba so dim sa. Na yan kwati a. Obe yin anim. Just we me here. Me ni just prayer train no.
This is
Obe ni mo be chiro.
2.9.
Mr. Way. Hear me. Anytime you are boldly enough to introduce yourself as a side chick, you've got a mental problem. So don't try it. So you are hidden forever. Baby mamas are also hidden. But by virtue of the children they have, somebody can make some resemblance with them. Oh, no, hima oba. Akolabe, oba, neba penyen, what's an ancient wale, or what 4 years, but neba penyen is 7. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, I am pa. I knew. Yet it is only Serwaa-C.Lutterodt in a way. Hey, that bang. Oh, time on what GSS no sharing yes, and so ye. And no, I information be out a no cry and no cry. So a side chick is not another wife. So papa come on now, you know. Or say once a man has a side chick, blah blah. So he's talking about another woman in the life of the marriage. So those people we don't talk about them. Those people we don't introduce them. Those people yanko come ask them. But when it comes to somebody who has fully fledged the chest to practice polygamy, it's not a hidden wife. And it is not a disrespect to say, you are disrespecting me by bringing your second wife to the house. No. Any man practicing polygamy, the first wife, or we don't even say first wife in our tradition, the older wife should know the younger wife. So we don't hide it. Polygamy is not a hidden commodity. So if you are listening to me right now, now ben maybe your one dear, now only what on person yidibehu, on person obiabetia. The story is not the same. You are not a side chick. And one dear your no so you be chiremu yeko yanim. Polygamy itself cannot be compared to being a side chick. And the side chicks voy. Mumunya their money yere for. And this is one of the mistakes when you're here. You can never ever compare a side chick to a wife. Wives, let me warn you before I go ahead. Any wife that has the ability to fight a side chick has a mental problem and she's a disgrace. You can't mental problem and you got a mental problem within this clinical conditioning of men. All of us once a while might have some particular disorder. Which doesn't mean say about damn dear. I say mental problem. Everybody can have one because mentally the emotions are not stable. And remember I am show me cars me di watem. Me just say oba wale fo out me be eko hu ohima. You say di within the ohima ye je. Afina oba. Me see so check. Me din de Mrs. Gaganga Kobi. Papa na one na twem pron to ya office no. Oye me kunu. Me hu wade ay mobo. Me say me tufo. Se when jai na chi dia, obama ye dia me pese me ye. And to be tufo, mini wawali menene yire. Immediately your wife is able to introduce herself to a side chick. She has disrespected you as a husband. And disgrace herself. And ya dete. Et men ko pursue ani. But when it comes to polygamy, polygamy is a man marrying more than one woman. And it is not a bad thing. It is not an evil practice. Ghana supports polygamy. The laws of Ghana support and endorses polygamy. Go and check our laws. If you read the Article 4, Chapter 11 of our Constitution, it makes it clear to us, say, the 1992 Constitution, in its promulgation and acceptance, never ignored our basic customary practices. Emrasema yedin mino, ye ya to hono, yen jidie, yen tiasia, ne ye somu dada. Ahemfo buo eni ahemfo ya sorry won ahemfo ya swa wo palankwin mu enye slave trade enye inhuman oba kurafo enye inhuman sa nyama ne nyina ye mra ne gitu mu eyie edinto awale sa nyama ne nyina ye gitu mu ade ba kwa ye mra ne gitu mu e ya awale dodo enti Ghana mra no ya wawade miensa e wo kuro mu cap 127 ne say and yet were any order, but it was civil marriage. You were customary marriage. You were Mohammedan marriage. We don't have a church marriage. The church is our problem.
This is Angel.
We don't have church marriage. So when the church is making us feel we are bad, and when you're out of that's why you're communion. So for ne yale. So for so to our so man come in o yale. Who man ya tro no? He fan ya tro what you say no. Come in o ye ma ya dwen say e bone ye fo.
Minim adekode poti Akosua Lutterodt eje ede free eye odo Broni enche anase minim de ti a wafa Lumba na yire mo ɛho nsɛm ɛde abɔ ne bo wafa abɔ ne bo dendenden akyɛ sɛ wɔtena baabi a ɛno nko a ɛna wɔyɛ dɛ wɔka.
Na obi a opening ma obi a wayɛ wedding ɛwale wo ka ho no wo na wo lose ɛyɛ mmara ɛwɔ kuro yi mu wo na wo lose o wato mmara enti adeɛ bi a ɔbɛyɛ bia no wo kyɛfa anim yɛne wo nkyade ebusua po kɔpere so wɔ kokoa mu na yɛ sanko yɛ ho adeɛ wɔ fie Emma Bearmana, Ebusana Jatumu customarily, but because you have a civil, marriage, the law bans you from getting married. And hear this: if a wife can get an evidence of marriage from any man who has married under the civil law, you can take the man, and it is called. I'm coming. I'll quote. I want to quote the law so that you understand. What to mra Eti mrana yeji tumu na edi ya wade no. Se ukru ana waye wedding. Na wedding na waye n'echi no. Oye na adwen so ko ware abawe bi e wo fie na abusua koje tumu a mesrewo. Mizimina. Watumra. I think the minimum sentence was about 13 years. And you want to tell me how cry your wedding and where feel? Ako aye din komano. Wako ware Oba foforo and when you come and I don't know what to do now. Hey sister, your point for me. Me bow. Ama ya twin be me ya come amremu. Ama ya twin mi no ngo. Say watumra. And na yes civil marriage. Emra wa de 1 man 1 wife. Be ma shekawa oba shekawa. Na nim de ehi wo. Ghana mbra ne se untumi ware premier. Enya untumi ware mienu. Untumi ware mpem mienu. Eti obi engagement. Another my friend traditional man, cosma my or any Thursday, I just salam no. Thursday we are not Saturday, yeah, wedding. Marane say immediately you vote to choose civil marriage. Your customary marriage is annulled. It's no more there. That is why nobody marries with another ring before the ring comes. So by law, customary marriage is accepted if you want to leave it there. But if you decide to go and do wedding, which you call the civil by law, you nullify and to show form no so yetro bachelor spinster ana divorcee so wa ware pen a sa nyama miensa ne agitumu and to ba form no so ka say married, the form will not allow you to do it. So civil marriage you one. The second one is called the customary marriage. And it is fear what here me customary marriage you yakrata to prove. The laws of Ghana says so him who he has certificate to prove why a customary marriage. The only proof is the two families coming together that yes, we have agreed that Ohima we are and our son Serwaa-C.Lutterodt, we have collected a drink that the two of them are married. The laws of Ghana says we accept it, and that is what is called the polygamous marriage. And no ya do Mrane say as many as you can. Be quite mammy, so reje. It is so particular what they did a beer crama. I don't know pro one quiet the 1 man 1 wife Abaco de precinct. Brad Jay, Oshana one day bet my shambed dua. So I one day no so say a coya wedding. Nassis a bed do. Na ko him. And tell you a polygamous marriage. Honey bedding command. I mean what tell. Mohammedan marriage ni eknamufu abware omagiatum. But the last time I checked from the Registered General's Department, per a researcher the law book there says that 95% of their marriages have not been registered yet. If the book is lying, then I'm lying. But their own too is a form of polygamous practice, because in the Quran, what enacted the Muslim man marrying for was after the war. The men who died, the Mohammedan made a statement that whoever has the capacity to take care of other people who have lost their husbands should add them to their wives. Yeah. So they had that enactment as a result of war. Now we are not at war like killing each other, but we are at war in marriage. When your wife is at war with you, you can go and collect other one, including those that their husbands have left them. So the Muslims had their rights. The Christians, we had our rights. And the right was that a man who is in the office of bishop must be a man of one wife. So it was qualified.
But say councillor, the fact is that after enactment, and the family who condemn no is still valid, right?
Which one?
Before day now.
Oh, it's still valid. Yeah. Because it's valid. So no, because it's valid. But it's no. Who call your case? Say one uncle war, one uncle war. One no irritate. Bible say it is better for you to live on top of your roof
102.9
than to live with a nagging wife. That's a war. Hey, sister, Deuteronomy chapter 24 verse 1.
Okay.
The Bible says that if a man marries a woman and he is no more pleasing to his eyes and his taste, he has the right to divorce her.
Okay.
And to what way say who can waro. Now, for the one who nya kono money bioma, Bible no man who kwan say, Ojawa wadi a pofo from.
It's anything I am munya kukodron fenya no ne momo baye niama ebehye no
ahroba. The woman who say, make a crime simiti ase. You the antro? Allah kawo.
Nakai.
Akawa fe solo mo gba.
This is
Osofo ke no wo fi ona to la nyi wo konkon gba. Ewa wo hia na wo ya ke na nyi wo no ko na wo to heavy. Heavy eno ya fo ya wo to wo ya jen.
Okay, o hia fo ni ya jen me.
O hia fo ya jen. Me no hia fo ya heavy.
Hia fo momo ya jen.
Oh, no poor man is going to heaven on him. I don't listen me boy.
Oh, I see.
Me ma Bible reference. Bible say na branch bi transi ni e friend no Lazarus.
Okay.
Na Lazarus you obi ana osrese aduane fi o papa bi a oyo odefo odidi na aduane ase na osesa me boa. Na asemi si momu me enu nyina be wuye ana me boa. Owu ni ba ya na Bible ni ma yete ase ase na Lazarus ko soro ahememu. Wanya ba bi antra not Abraham hefa na kuku mu. Wanya na ya antra wo ye ni Lazarus e bi de ko ba wanya ba bi antra. Na yesi otewa onkotinkoti a sikeni a wa ma na aduane ndi. Enya kwenya efibo nsem jem. Afra the master Abraham. Sigani brantie na afra we George toto bonsam jem na me afra we o kai me. Abraham say hey papa me kai wo na
uka kakra no watwa so uka kakra no watwa na Lumba sabi woye nipa hunu bi akwa woye nipa hunu bi asa akwa ana na yiru no mienu nso obi amfa plate nko obi wo nkwaje aduane ni na musodi a we di we anim ayefom na we di we anim ayefom muntwa so anaka Serwaa-C.Lutterodt waka bi a no watwa so se de be ya entini ma ehwe wasua won so benya bibi papa bi asua e de afiri nche ebusua me de ma kire ma de won so kire wo de e comment section honom e fama me share video ma foforo enya bi ehwe ha life in Ghana.